Hey guys, it's me Brian from Echo One USA, and this is my Echo One RedStar BOLT. I tricked it out so I can use it for CQB. Out of the box it's shooting like 350, but I want to do more to it, so now I can, first safety glasses of course. I'm shooting in semi-auto. Basically made it shoot a little louder, like an actual audio volume. And for the rate of fire, I like this gun. So let me go ahead and show you what simple upgrades I've done to take the stock gun. It's already good stock, but I just added some more cool features, and I really like this, and it's a great gun on a budget. Let me shoot it some more. And yes, you can still use mid caps, but it's nice. Okay, let's get started. Okay guys, this is my RedStar BOLT. I like it, and let me go ahead and show you what I have. Starting from the front, I have the AK Tactical Comp. It's located in the part shop. Links below. That means click the links below to find these products, like the ones on the part shop. The other ones you have to check with Airsoft GI and other places as well. Okay, so the AK Comp. I have the Strike Cobra grip. I like this because it's very compact. It has the whole strike face if you want to put it up against a board, like for CQB, and not on the barrel, and shoot yourself with a ricochet. It's comfy, and it's different. Madbull's overplayed for the grip. I have the T1, and then I have on the inside, I have Echo One stick lipo. It's great. It fits in here. You can also use a 9.6 or even a 12-volt stick battery that goes all up to the front, but this works great for the rate of fire. Okay, and then the back, I have a steel sling loop. I like it. So now I can run a 1-point sling and have it just hanging. There's also the single point up here and the one on the crane stock, but I took off the crane stock. I'm going with a Madbull stock just because I like the stock, and I'm not using, it's not wired to the rear, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this on so it's a little more comfy and streamlined. Okay, so let me go ahead and take this apart and show you what I've done. Very basic on the insides. Let's get started. Okay, drop it down and take off the little charging handle, rack this back, done. I always put this on safe just for the gears. It's easier to align. And let me go ahead and make that noise and take off the pistol grip. Put that little screw aside. This comes off. Oh, ooh, shiny. I'm using the speed motor, which is a mixture of speed and torque, so it's able to crank that 120 spring super easy with the high rate of fire. I'm getting about 30 or so a second with this lipo, that one, so it's great. It's not too fast, not too slow. And okay, you're probably saying, wait a minute, what about these pins up here? What I'm going to do is slide this back, pop this up a little, and pop this part out. And what's cool is if you probably look, you're like, oh, and the hop-up moves forward, that's cool. What I've done, just for mine, my AKs, is I put a little shim right here and one on the other side. So now this little arm is a little more snug and there's more surface area so it doesn't slide. It's a little trick you guys can do. You'll thank me later, hopefully. Okay, take the gearbox out. Okay, shabam. Put this aside, and there's the husk of it. You have the buffer tube screw right there, if you're curious about that. And okay, let's take it apart. Okay. Now, my motto for upgrades is kind of keep it simple. You just kind of want to kiss the gun. Keep it simple, stupid. If you put in all these parts and everything, you're going to have problems. You might have it oh, it's shooting great, and then it breaks. If you spend so much money in it, I kind of like to have the stock parts, maybe some upgrade parts, and once the stock parts break, then I upgrade them oh, darn, that stock part broke. I used and abused it. Now it's time to upgrade with something shiny. So that's why I have the stock cylinder. No point of changing it. Pop this off. Only change it when it breaks, which somehow it's not really unless your piston fails with your piston head. Okay. Okay. Well, first off, the motor, it was a standard motor. Not speed, not torque, just standard, like right in the middle, which is great. There's not really any torque. If you spin it, you can even use your pinky finger. Okay, the speed motor, you can tell by the blue spring, links below on the product page, or for the product page. It has a mixture of torque and speed, so it's great. Magnetic, it's a little, it's good. Okay, let me go ahead and open this and show you the rest. Okay, gearbox shell stock, of course. Spring guide, it's a steel bearing spring guide. It's great, no need to upgrade. It already comes standard in the gun. I used the M120 spring by Modify. And you're probably saying, wait a minute, if the 350 limit for California, or that's the CQB limit, why do you have a 120 spring? Well, what I did is I used a Madbull crawler barrel, and basically I bumped the rate of fire, or I bumped the FPS up with the spring, so it's like shooting 400. And then with the barrel, I drop it down to 350. So that basically gives me a loud gun. I just like, my AKs like to make them loud, so that's why. So, and we sell the crawler barrel at the Madbull Echo 1 joint operation. It's pretty sweet. Okay, the piston, it's just the standard upgrade piston on Echo site with a stock piston head. Nothing too crazy. No need for like aluminum piston head. You can if you want, but you know, I just wanted to change it. And this one actually has a little better AOE. It's skewed back just a smidge, so that will help. And it's one piece. And I basically just put a little glue up here, hold it in place, and good. Standard piston, standard O-ring from our other AEGs, good. For the air seal nozzle and the cylinder head, the cylinder tap plate, it's all stock. I haven't done anything. I just made sure there's no burrs on the tappet plate. So with the high rate of fire, you don't want any burrs or anything. And it's good to go out of the box. Just always good to double check. Okay, in the sector gear, I changed it from the stock one. The stock one is good. It has a larger cam, which is good for the tappet plate. But I took one out from like what you see in our Troy series, and just because size matters, and it's a little, in my opinion, more efficient for pulling back and smoother, not just the drop off. So this is good. Spur gear, bevel gear, reversal latch, all stock. I just changed sector gear out, and it's good. So with this, I'm getting right at 350, right at 2930 BBs a second. Ridiculous trigger response. I just tap the trigger, it fires. And it's a great high-speed gun. It sounds like it's expensive $500 gun you see on the field with all the people with all this gear set and that and everything, but no, it's basic, gets the job done. And if you're on a budget and you want to buy gear, you want to buy BBs and everything, and you want to trick out your gun, this is what you need. So make sure you check out the part shop, and for other items that weren't on the part shop, like the optic and everything, check with your local store. And remember, this has been Brian from Echo 1 USA. Thanks for watching.